let's look at the first light beacon itself. There's quite a few settings in here, so bear with me. Keep in mind, this is not a strategy video. This is a settings video for our main indicator, the first light beacon. First thing I want to talk about is trade shield up here is telling you bearish. You can turn this on or off. I suggest you leave it on. Order flow, this is if you have the order flow settings turned on for the zone coloring. And then this right here is letting you know that there's no tick data right now. It's using approximation on based on regular candles. Now let's go into the settings. The first thing we're going to see is the beacon line. You can turn that on and off. That's our kind of like no lag, moving average, momentum type thing. A lot of people actually use it to trade off the zones with instead of candles. And that is it right there that you can see. There it is. Next, we're going to look at the coloring. You can change the coloring of the beacon line. And we can turn that on and off as you wish. And then sensitivity, this is for the zone. I don't mess with that. I leave it at 4. Trade mode, time-based or session-based. Time-based is going to allow you to select these time-based zones. So say you wanted a 4-hour zone. Every 4 hours, you're going to get a value zone created from the 4-hour candle. So every one of these zones right here is a 4-hour candle. These are end caps. We'll talk about that in a moment. But these are 4 hours, 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, right? And then you can go in here and you can select daily, weekly, 5-minute, 10-minute, whatever you want. And then you can put more than one of these on your chart, and you can have a weekly, a daily, a 4 hour, a 1 hour, and a 15, however you want to use it. Session is going to allow you to select New York, London, Asian, or any of these other settings. And when you select it, you're going to get, so this one's New York. So you're going to get a value for New York every New York session. And it's going to show you the previous ones as well. And then when we click back on indicators, we're going to go into interval labels. That's just going to show you the labels of when a new interval start. Buy line, sell line, midline. You can turn all those on each one of these and change the colors right here. I don't really care for it. I leave it off. You can turn the zone on and off if you only want the end cap showing. Some people are trading end cap rejections, so that's what they want to see. Then you can change the zone coloring. If you go into legacy mode down here, you can change that zone to whatever color you want. So right now it's teal. Then we could change it to, I don't know, like a gray or something. And then there is the coloring there. That's with legacy. If you go to FLB zone coloring, that's going to be based on trade shield. And basically, if trade shield is bearish and you're below the selected zone, it's going to be red to let you know to short only. If you're above it and bearish and trade shield is bullish, it's going to be green and let you know that you should be buying only. If it's in the middle or if it's not aligned with what trade shield is, it's going to turn gray saying no trade area. We can go into now order flow mode, which is using footprint charts, stacked imbalances and delta. And it's creating the colors right here. Red is short, green is buy. There's a lighter color, which means buy, but one is strong buy, and the same with shorts. And then yellow is actually something's going on or divergences. And then we have show FLB signals, which is going to be based on volume. I don't really use them. Some people do. Then you can change these settings here and move them farther away from it. And order flow settings, I don't mess with this. They stay default, but you can change it if you want. That this is ticks per row, your imbalances and stuff like that for the footprint charts. Then we have our table, self-explanatory table to top right. Super smoother is kind of our like linear regression type thing. And that is, that's how that works. And you can turn it on and off, and then enable trade shield or turn it off. That's up here. And you can also dim the candles when we're in no trade. Just another way to say, hey, pay attention to what's going on. Anyways, that is the settings for the first light beacon. If you have any questions, let us know in the Discord.